Hi everyone, I am Pradeep Ali, one of the group member of project number 4, which is to build a program which can handle engineering processes. We are group number 5, where there are 4 members, 2 from software engineering and 2 from non-engineering background. So we divided our tasks corresponding to the field we came from. So our client was MA Computer and Electrical Services, which is an IT solutions company which focuses on client outcomes. So the statement for our project was that there are like many educational institutions having big structures, different departments, which have huge number of students studying. So managing their data such as attendance records, finance reports, new enrollments, involvement in any events, examination dates, and this results is really a tough job. When it comes to handling manually, which gives bundle of papers, long queues in all departments to resolve their any concern, and huge number of staff to control these activities. So the solution is to develop or design a platform, single platform like then from that single platform we can handle, manage, and control all these departments, which solves the problem we just stated earlier. So client requirements are to have login pages, admin dashboard, staff dashboard, student dashboard, parent dashboard, communication portals, academic updates, deposit fee, and to have a payment gateway platform to pay student invoices. The scope of our project is to develop an online platform to ease communication between students, educators, and the educational institution. And things which are out of scope are like financial department debit memos on chargebacks for allegedly unauthorized deposits, and any fraud by school teachers in results and exams. So some of the benefits from this product could be by paying employees on time, trust bond between management and staff gets stronger, smoothness in study due to availability of enough qualified staff, and like students no more have to stand for hours in the queue to pay the fees and get enrolled. So types of users which could involve in the system are admin, student, teacher, parent, human resource department, finance department, and librarian. So there are like two main dashboards in the system. One of them is admin, and another one is user. So as a part of admin tasks, there are like to create, edit, update, delete user information, monitor attendance of staff, uploading any examination event result details and publish those to users, and monitor all department reports. So we have developed work breakdown structure, which is a basic thing in the beginning of development of any system. So we have we have a school ERP system at top, and then there are like we included four basic phases during the development of the system, which are project initiation, project planning, project execution, and project closing. So in the beginning, during project initiation, we developed project storyboard, which includes project feasibility, project requirements, and user stories. Likewise, during project planning, we developed project roadmap, which included project vision, project backlog, revised user stories, work breakdown structure, and last but not least, Gantt chart. The main or the most important phase among these four is project execution phase, where we actually begin to develop the real system. So we divided project execution phase into 3 sprint phase. As you all know, we used Scrum methodology to develop our system, so we divided the project execution phase in 3 sprints. In sprint 1, we focused on admin dashboard, staff management functionality, event management functionality, class management functionality, and student management functionality. So at the end of the sprint 1, these functions were developed and tested successfully. Likewise, in sprint 2, we begin to start development on exam and result management, routine processing, attendance management, and library management. So at the end of sprint 2, all these functions were developed and tested successfully. And finally, in sprint 3, we worked on HR management, payroll management, document management, and finally account management. And we made sure that at the end of sprint 3, all these functionalities were developed and tested successfully. And finally, during project closing phase, the first thing we did is system testing, and followed by acceptance testing, product demonstration, documentation, client handover, and finally poster design. So this is the work breakdown structure of our project or of our system. So the methodology we used for the development of our project is Scrum methodology, which is an agile methodology that is basically used to solve complex problem through a collective effort. This methodology is simple to understand, lightweight, but hard to master the methodology. The research methodologies we used during this phase are like so for the development part, we use development tools such as, for front end we used HTML, jQuery, JS, Bootstrap, and for the backend purpose or functionalities we used PHP and MySQL database. And for testing, we used TestRail, test case management software, which included unit testing, integration testing, followed by system testing. All these were the collective effort from all the members of our group. So talking about my contribution to the project is generally I did the testing part of our system. I also designed the front end design, front-end UI, and also looked out the database where I put data entries for to help for the development of backend dashboards, and also I developed the demonstration video, and as a contribution in write-up, I helped them for the development of project storyboard, project backlog, all the sprints, all the 3 sprints documentation. So altogether I took part of around 10 to 15% of write-up documentation. So finally, I want to say that throughout this project, I learned a lot. As it is a basic thing that when you do something in a group, you learn things like when a member in a group who is allocated a certain task doesn't do his or her task, then that has an effect in the whole project. So teamwork is very important in a project where there are involvement of more than two people, and I also learned as I was from software development field, so I learned a lot from the other people, other members who were not from software engineering field. So hope our project was good enough to justify to satisfy the needs of our client. Thank you.